You cannot confuse a muscle. It has no idea what the exercise was called, what machine you used, or whether you did it last week. It measures one thing: how much tension went through it, and whether that was more than last time. Muscle confusion was never a mechanism, it was a marketing line. The idea says your body adapts to a workout, so you have to keep switching things up to stay ahead of it. It sold a lot of DVDs, and it quietly ruined a lot of progress. And it feels completely true, because a brand new exercise always feels harder. You shake, you struggle, you are sore for 2 days. That feels like progress. It is just novelty. Here is what is really happening in those first few sessions. You are not building muscle. You are learning the movement. Your nervous system is working out which muscles to fire, in what order, and how hard. That is why the weight climbs fast at first and then stalls. You got better at the exercise. You did not get bigger. And the soreness is not growth either. Soreness mostly means the movement was unfamiliar. Run the same exercise 3 weeks straight, and the soreness fades while the muscle keeps growing. If soreness were the signal, that would make no sense. So here is what switching every week actually costs you. Adaptation needs a repeated stimulus that keeps getting harder. If the exercise changes every session, you have no idea whether you got stronger, because you changed the test. You threw away the one number that proves you are growing. Which brings us to the fix: Kaizen. The Japanese idea Toyota built its factories on. You do not chase one big change. You improve the same process by the smallest amount you can measure, over and over, forever. Muscle Kaizen is that idea pointed at a barbell. Pick a small set of lifts and keep them. Then, every session, beat the last one by the smallest visible amount. 2.5 kilos, 1 extra rep, or the same weight moved cleaner. That is the entire method. And it only works if you write it down. You cannot improve a number you are not tracking. The Notes app on your phone is enough. Last week's numbers are this week's target. Now look at what that adds up to. 1 extra rep a week on a set of 8 is not exciting. But hold that for a year, and the work you do on that lift roughly doubles. Boring, tiny, and relentless beats exciting and random every single time. Now the honest part, because variety is not useless. Changing exercises does hit angles you were missing, and it keeps your joints and your head fresh. The research even supports some variation. Variety was never the enemy. Randomness is. So change things on purpose, not on a whim. Run a lift until the number genuinely stalls for 2 or 3 weeks. Then swap that one. Rotate every couple of months, not every session. Scheduled variety you can still measure is just Kaizen with a wider lens. So stop trying to confuse a muscle that cannot be confused. Pick your lifts, write your numbers down, and beat them by the smallest amount you can manage. Do that boring thing for a year, and you will walk past every guy who kept switching. That is the Watt advantage.